Vu, high fly ball right center field toward the wall. Oh, and a grand slam for Kien Vu. Wow, what a season.
Why do you think the baseball gods bestowed this kind of success on a person like you?
I don't know. I think I try to put in the work here on the field during practice and the games I guess I wasn't playing in, and I think all that preparation there kind of has led me to this past few weeks of success, and I'm so thankful for it.
Why are you so thankful for it?
I feel like I've really never had this kind of success on the baseball field, and it feels good, obviously, and it's something that I just want to keep going.
That one is belted toward left center field. Kien did it again.
You started the season off the bench to now becoming a staple in the lineup. How has that process been going from then to now?
It's been rigorous, I guess you could say. It's always tough to stay locked in, like especially when you're not playing. But it was just a matter of time before like I knew I got that opportunity to kind of prove myself, and all that time on the bench kind of helped me realize that I didn't want to miss it.
On a different level, and he levels one to center field. Watch it fly, big fly.
Willie talked about when he was a professional going through that in his career. How difficult is a situation like that now, knowing both sides of it being a starter?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I've talked to our the sports psychologist a bunch just about staying locked in and keeping a steady approach during each at bat and during each game, whether I'm playing or not. And he's played a huge role in keeping me locked in and reassuring me that I'm going to get that chance. And I think Willie and I have talked about it, like his time in the big leagues. He's always talked about how the mental game was one of the hardest parts. So I think at the end of the day, my goal is to keep a consistent mentality and just have fun out here.
This one's gone. Holy smokes. A moonshot to right field for Kien Vu.
Willie said that sports psychologist was something he offered up. He didn't require anyone to do it. Why did you choose to seek them out?
Brandon Compton, my roommate, he mentioned that he was going to see him, and he said that he's great. And obviously, like, we weren't going for the same reasons, but like just someone to talk to, and kind of not being in the lineup every day did kind of get to me. And I saw him before the season, but I knew where I kind of stood before the season, and I wanted to ask him just how I can really fine-tune my approach when I did get the opportunities, and then how I can be a better teammate on the bench and on the field. And so Dr. Mark Strickland really helped me in that sense.
Number 11, Kien Vu.
One of his main points was find something that kind of locks me in during our pregame. So as soon as I step field for a stretch, it was finding something that I can kind of focus on and help my brain start to because it's really hard to just turn it on right when the game starts. So he had me picture kind of a volume knob, I guess, before the game, and slowly start to turn it up, like as we stretched, as we threw, as we took BP, so that by game time I was max volume.
High in the air, call on the run. It is gone. Kien Vu, one of the hottest hitters in the conference, stays hot.
How do you control that volume in those intense moments?
A lot of self-talk and reassurance, just kind of like, I've played this game my whole life, and I know how to do it. It's not letting my head get in the way, and just reminding myself that I can do it and that I love it.
So knowing, as you just said, Mark, it wasn't just a one-time thing. So how vital of a figure has he been in your season this year?
He's huge. I can't say it enough. He has been great, and I really don't think that I'd be in this position without him. And I've never had a consistent approach up at the plate. And I've never, not even up at the plate, but in like the game of baseball, I've kind of just like rolled out here and tried to let my abilities take over. And I didn't realize how important it was to have a consistent approach until I met with him for the first time. And so it's changed so much. And I'm meeting with him again, and some of my teammates have already asked for his phone number to get in there. So I think he can change a lot of people's games.
I've noticed some of your tattoos that you have, one on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
one on your wrist. What do those signify?
This one is my sister's name in Japanese, and then this one is my brother's name in Japanese.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How important have they been with you in your life?
They're amazing. I don't know. You guys have probably heard my brother comes to as many games as he can, and he's the 12-year-old that's yelling after every play. So he's one of my biggest supporters. He's amazing, and my parents come out to as many games as they can. And they call me after every game throughout high school, and even like they've come to every one of my travel ball games, every one of my Little League games. They're unbelievable, and that's the support system that I wish everyone could grow up with, because it's unreal how much they have impacted my baseball career, and I wouldn't be here today without any of them.
So I was talking to a few of your teammates, and I've heard that there's a man known as DJ Vu.
Yeah.
So I hear you can turn on some tunes, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I've earned the name of DJ Vu in the clubhouse. Not even because of my aux. Look me up on SoundCloud. I got some songs on there, but I mix some songs together that like are popular in the clubhouse, and then I'll add my name throughout the song. It'll say DJ Vu or something, DJ Vu on the trip, like those type of what is it, ad libs or something. But that's funny that you bring that up. I'll throw that into songs, and they get a kick out of it. So I've earned the name DJ Vu since being here, and I hope to drop a few more songs before I leave.
What would be a song, whether you mixed it or not, that would describe this recent stretch for you?
I really can't think of one, but one that I've been listening to a lot with Trey Newman actually is Tequila by Pitbull.
Okay.
We've been blasting it for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, and maybe that has something to do with this recent surge.
Well, I guess you can say cheers to a great stretch so far, Kien.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time. Really appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you for having me.